That's a lot of ley lines. Alright, obviously have to mulligan. Got a mulligan again, but I'm not too worried. I expect to like mulligan at least once on average. And mulligan again. Alright, we got it. I'm on the play, keep, bottom, bottom. I want to keep the land, I think. They don't have a companion. I guess I should just keep Outburst, maybe? They don't have a companion, so they're probably not going to have discard spells. Outburst is instant speed, so if they're playing blue... I don't want to let them know what I'm playing. Oh. Oh. Kind of backfired. So I probably want to get Forest and Steam Vent. Do I think lands like Caracas or Shadowport could be reprinted for Modern? I thought they would do Caracas. Shadowport maybe. But I'm not a Legacy player, so I don't know how these lands impact Legacy and if it's a good idea to bring them into Modern. I feel like someone who plays both Modern and Legacy would be better suited to answer that question. What's my opponent playing? I found a Drown in the Lock. Alright, Drown in the Lock's pretty good against Glamps. Sam like said he got them to take Caracas out of MH2. I mean, if it's as bad as what people were saying, it's kind of crazy someone had to even tell them that. Alright, well, obviously I was hoping not to play against counterspell decks. Like literal Drawn in the Lock. Maybe I should have gone for it in response to Abundant Harvest. Thinking to learn how to speak French as a hobby. Not sure why you would ever do that, but okay. French is pretty hard to learn. I mean, assuming they have doubled counterspell, but maybe I should go for it. They have 7 cards in hand, triple blue. They almost definitely have double counterspell. Maybe I can draw a second Outburst. Or a second Shard, and I can like triple Glimpse. Right, or just flush with counterspell. They have so many counterspells that can counter a really bad divination. Maybe they don't know what they're up against. Maybe they just have triple counterspell. I mean, I'm assuming you wouldn't counter that unless you already have like 2 more counterspells. Alright, I guess I have to go for it. Because this, I'm not gonna die to Field of Ruin. Almost 100% sure to have double counterspell up. Maybe I'll just draw an enabler and I can force one through. Oh, and they had, forgot they just had thingy as well. Wait, what? They don't have a counterspell? Okay. Assassin's Trophy, Omniscience. Do I have anything I can draw at instant speed? Not really. Yeah, I mean another outburst, but do I want to do another outburst? Probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I don't have the man. Oh yeah. Alright, let's draw 7, see what happens. Oh, I didn't draw it. Wait, why do you have so many basics? Oh, Grimm's reshuffled, right. I mean, I might not have to do anything else. I have pretty good boards. What should I discard? Leylines? Can I cast Omniscience in my deck? Oh, probably not. Oh, I can discard Ulamog, and then I shuffle my Glimpse back in. Alright, so in that case, I want to discard Ulamog, Archon, Iona. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can, but it's, I mean, against their Field of Ruin deck, there's almost no chance I can. I can't believe they countered Wave Sifter. Maybe they don't know what my deck is? I mean, sometimes it's okay to counter draw spells, but you should never do that against my deck. Just because I have so few cards that do anything, a lot of the cards I'm going to draw are just like Leylines and cards I can't cast. So you should 100% keep your counters for cards that do stuff. Opponent's deck is sweet. Yeah, I mean, opponent's deck's pretty sweet. I don't know if it's competitive, though. I've not been impressed by Control overall. They're all playing the Region. That card's pretty good. All right. I'm guessing I should spin the wheel. I really don't have to. But I don't think I can really break famous last words. Choose a color. I mean, I guess they could have a sweeper, just name black, or blue for Cryptic Command. Oh, I have Archon, never mind. My bad. Yeah, I forgot about the Archon trigger. Alright, what hate are they going to have? More counters, probably? They might have discard spells, but Black Ley Line's kind of okay. We saw Ren and Snapcaster. And maybe this is a matchup where you trim some of the top end just because game gonna go a little longer. Or just cut the ley lines. Is there no Twitch extension for MTGO? I don't know what most cards do. No, I'm sorry. There's a card commando. Cards Gristlebrand in chat. If you type ! card and then the name of the cards, apparently you can even typo and it finds you the right cards. It's a deck about Omniscience. No, the deck is, I mean, yes and no. It's more about glimpse. It's a glimpse deck. So you're trying to glimpse the monsters, but also you can glimpse Omniscience and then cast the monsters you have stuck in hand. Is my opening gonna have something like Chalice, or they're not playing Teferi? I don't know if I really need Brazen Boar against them. What hate card could they have, chat, realistically? Don't think they'll have Chalice. They could have like Void Mirror maybe. That does bring in 2 Brazen Boar. Grabdigger's Cage. Does Grabdigger's Cage stop Glimpse? Plus that's not a card people play in this format, but... Alright, I need to make 1 cut. They have Assassin's Trophy, so... maybe Kozilek's not the greatest. People don't really play Grabdigger's Cage in Modern. Unless this deck becomes really powerful, then maybe. Alright, I mean, this is good hand. What did we mulligan to in game 1? 4, right? 1 was mulligan to 4. So surely with 7 cards, it should be easy. Easy peasy. Oh, it doesn't stop Omniscience from going into play, so I can get lucky. Hit Omniscience and then cast my monsters. When I played Living In, did I like my Helion matchup? Was there a Kappa? I think I only played that matchup once. And I won, I think, but... I'm guessing... Grief's decent against them, but I don't remember. Alright, they have a Ren and 6 draw, so... That's bad, because... They're never missing a land drop, meaning there's a sense of urgency. But my hand's as good as it gets. I guess a Dispute. If I draw a Dispute or a Force in the next 2 draw steps, that's really good. Who knows how many counterspells they have after sideboard. Arguably they should kill my plant. Unless they're loaded on counterspells. Alright, I think I'm going to go for it because I don't think it's getting any better. Just hope they don't have double counterspell. Or I guess triple counterspell. I'm assuming they will have double counterspell after sideboard. I don't have to use a Force? Oh, that's a bad sign. That means I have another Force. Or that Force is their only counterspell somehow, which seems like pretty unlikely, but... I still have a redraw. I can still draw Dispute of Force of Negation next turn. I don't expect that to resolve, but you never know. If they have to use Force on their turn, it means they have like all Force, so they might not have a counter for the third one. Fetch exposes the second Cascade to Drown. I mean, my spell is free, right? I don't need to have a card in my graveyard for Drown to counter my Cascade spell, unfortunately. Drown's pretty good against me. Alright, the question is, they're playing their upkeep. I'll give them a chance to mess up, I guess. Cling. I think if they have a counter, they're basically never tapping out. So I'm just gonna outburst now. This way they have one less card. Alright. I needed to draw a dispute or a force and I might have won. Alright, I think I like this. Bring all the creatures? No. Why? I don't hate my matchup with disputes and stuff. I think I'm okay. We didn't see discard spells, which is probably good for me. Their counter spells are like not all super cheap. Alright. I can suspend Glimpse and have dispute. And then hope to draw. I think I should maybe keep this hand. Because now if I have, basically hoping I have a Cascade spell in my top 3 cards or maybe another dispute. Or I need it in my top 4 cards, right? And they have Ren turn 2 every game, which makes their life so much easier. It means they never miss a land drop. I mean, probably play 4. Smart, it's a good card, but still like, makes their life pretty easy. And I just draw breaks every turn. Is that Misty Rainforest was not a break. Alright, I have 2 draw steps. So next turn I need to draw an enabler or counterspell, and then the turn after that I'm hoping to draw... Oh, that is so aggressive. I mean, what if I have Outburst here? I just Outburst. Seems bad by them. Seems really bad. Oh well. I do have 2 basic islands, so that part is nice. Are they sniping? I doubt it. Maybe they have a 1-mana count. Maybe they have like Spell Pierce and Force. Do we have Transmog Effect? Oh, we have Shardless Agent in our deck, but that's kind of interesting. Maybe you could build, just play Outbursts and Ardent Plea and then... So we need them to A, not have double counterspell, or B, I need to join Enabler. My keep was a little risky, but I thought it made sense. In kind of a grindy matchup, I felt like I had 4 or 5 draw steps to draw a relevant card, which I have like 8, 11, 12, 13, like a quarter of my deck is relevant cards, so the odds were in my favor. Unfortunately, it's not able to draw anything good. Why do we want plant tokens? Because it's 2 permanents. It's a land that gives you 2 permanents for a Glimpse of Tomorrow. Still can't believe they tapped out that 1 turn and I didn't have anything to punish them. That was frustrating. I mean, maybe they don't have drawn in hand. I drew it one turn too late. No, they just have double drawn mana. That was not a very kind matchup for our first match. Just a bunch of drawn interlocks and force some negations. All right, what are we down to? 5? All right. So I think this is good because I think this is the best one to cast out of Omniscience and also probably my worst hit. I can just get paired against Merfolk now. Well, little hellscape. Don't want to suspend Glimpse on turn 2. Yeah, I don't think suspending does much either. I was actually hoping to get paired against the like good decks in the meta. Not some meme decks, because I feel like my deck would do pretty well against stuff like Titan or Red-Black or that kind of stuff. Death Chess, man, yeah. The guy who likes to play Merfolk, Nikachu, I think played he played Chalice main, so people sounds good. I mean, Chalice 0 against here, you Chalice 1 against against a lot of the other decks. I should maybe board out Cavern on the play, maybe not. I mean, I'm sure I do well against some of the meme decks. I'm sure I should fetch because I have a couple of creatures at the bottom. Probably bad fetch. Fast league. I mean, it's going to be a fast league regardless. Oh, I fetched an island. All right, I have one draw step. One draw step chat. What do I have? 4 outs? Getting pretty unlucky in these games. Bad matchups, bad draw steps. Kind of happy when these decks don't work out. I don't think they're great for the game. That's fair. It's a fair statement. Would I rather hit Omniscience or Dudes? Probably Omniscience my best hit. And keep Gristlebrand, because Gristlebrand's still really good if you hit Omniscience. It's not as good as Emrakul. But I also rather hit an Emrakul than a Gristlebrand. Let's Strike it rich. I forget what this card does, but I feel like every time people suggest that and I look it up and just doesn't seem very good. Well, for one, it costs 1 mana, so... Oh my god. Who said that? Giovanni. You did not make a good impression, Giovanni. Gab, why don't you play Veil of Summer? That's my opponent's record. 0-1. So I think this should be a good matchup. We'll see. Gab, I missed Affinity blue-white control streams from pre-Mox Opal ban. When blue-white was good, because the best deck was KCI, and he actually had a decent KCI matchup. Alright, that's why I didn't sack Clue on my turn, obviously. No need to expose your top deck to a discard spell. Is blue-white bad currently? I think it is, but maybe it's not. And a streamer of the name of Yendrig's been playing some blue-white miracles recently, a lot. I'm not sure what his results are like. I think it's probably bad. I think my impression was I played a league with his list. I went 4-1, but I think I lost against a tier 1 deck I played against. And then I beat kind of other stuff. Do I like the black-red deck? Yeah, I think that black-red deck's pretty good, but not as good as I thought it was either. I think Voidwalker is really bad against most decks, but really good in some matchups. Actually already fetched, right? So I should just keep fetching. That was a mistake. I should have fetched last turn too. For some reason I thought I hadn't fetched yet this game, so I didn't want to shuffle back the cards I bottomed, but alright, I'm gonna draw now because I could draw land, which lets me sack a Clue and top deck next turn potentially. Oh yeah, why are they not... oh yeah, they could have Thoughtseize Emrakul and cast it? Wow. Yeah, I guess so. They missed it. Yeah, no, I think it works. Is this deck good? I think this deck's actually pretty good. I was goldfishing, and it was goldfishing very, very well. Obviously, interaction is rough for this deck, but I felt like it was goldfishing good enough that I would do okay against interaction. Especially something like that, like Leyline wrecks that deck. But I guess Leyline without open deck list is not as good. Alright, so they're gonna have Void Mirror and Chalice as well. I guess I don't have enough answers to these cards, maybe. Side coming. What's the worst hit in this matchup? It was just so appealing to me how aggressively you could mulligan. Like, you could mulligan to 4 pretty much every game if you wanted to. Just see, you know, you see 21 cards. Oh, not really 21, but 3 times 7. I don't have an enabler, and I don't have an answer to their artifacts. But I do have Leyline, Wave Sifter, Colony Garden. I think I'll keep. Hey Kurt Bros, do you want your cards back? I might need them, so if you're not going to use them, I wouldn't mind keeping them, but of course. They can't bubble me. Sucker. You don't need them. Alright. Did you write it down somewhere? I mean, I don't think I'll forget, I mean, especially if you remind me, but I'm also not the greatest to keep track. I actually didn't write it down. I usually at least write it down, but even that sometimes is not enough. Against the Tati's deck, I wouldn't mulligan to Cascader. Well, the idea is to mulligan into Leyline plus land plus either a Cascader or an answer. I think just Leyline. I think I need like... I mean, the fact that I had Waves... I would have had the same hand without Wave Sifter. I wouldn't have kept. I've been drawing pretty poorly. I mean, obviously I don't expect to top deck every turn. I realize I do have a lot of these cards in my deck, but...
49 months? If I'd never subbed, I could easily afford at least 2 Ragavans.
Oh, Ragsy. Thanks, Fat. I don't tell if I like the animated emotes. I feel like some animated emotes is okay, but if all emotes become animated, that's just too much. Should sag that now, see if I want to play Wave Sifter or not. And the answer is... I think 6 permanents is enough. Because if I wait, they could just draw... If I wait... They could just draw a Chalice. Or another Void Mirror. I had Shattering Spray anyways. Yeah, Legacy Council. It's about to all become very clear. Alright, I can't discard the other stuff because of Void Walker. I need to be a little careful with what I discard. Maybe I should just play Force of Vigor in this deck. Because the people who have these cards in their deck have multiples and stuff. Alright, here we go. Land would be nice. That was bad. I forgot to control. Whoops. Alright, good enough. Probably good enough. So that was pretty good. Technically, we beat the triple discard, Void Mirror, Void Stalker draw. Not bad. I might want Force of Negation. Not sure why I didn't bring it in the first time around. Is there a reason to have free Glimpse in my deck in this matchup? I don't think so. Could just cut a land. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't bring in Force, and I just oversight. Okay, I have Leyline, but that's it. They mulligans. I think this is a mulligan, actually. I think I can do better. Alright. Bottom, and bottom a land, probably. This way they need a discard spell and a hate artifact. Alright, well, we're about to find out if they have the artifact or if they have more discard spells. I'm hoping they take Outburst or Charlotte's Agent. It's probably better for me in the long run. Oh, that's kind of cool. I was sighing at the Kozilek draw, but it's actually perfect draw. Yeah, Eldrazi had shuffled back the Glimpse. I think I would have won anyways, but it could definitely be relevant. Alright, I mean, so 1 for 1. Kind of interesting spot. What can they hit? Not much. It does give them a food though, and then they get Lurrus in their hand. I think that's a bad play to give Fear. I'm not gonna block anyways. If I bounce, get a food, they put Lurrus in their hand. I don't think I should bounce. Got him. I think they were a little short on mana there. They didn't put Lurrus at their hand. I think that's probably a mistake by them. They're just wasting 2 mana. I think they're playing this game somewhat poorly. Giving Fear and not putting Lurrus. I mean, eventually I guess they'll be able to hardcast. It's kind of tilting when you're the Dragon player and you're just helping your opponent. Maybe they just forgot about their Lurrus. Maybe they just have big plans of eventually getting to enough treasure. I mean, they are. I guess it might pay off. They're at 7. They're not that far off. Yeah, my Glimpse are probably not gonna be very good at this point. I mean, I could still hit Omniscience. Alright. They still can top deck a discard spell. That sucks. I feel like I'm getting really unlucky in these matches. I'm not saying I should win every match, but I've drawn extremely poorly every game. almost every game. What happened to our third land? I bottomed it. I kept 2 lands, Borrower, and my 2 Cascade spells. And I just didn't draw a land in 5 draw steps. A little late, but you never know. Is Borrower good? It is when your opponent has Chalice and Void Mirror in their deck. No suspend. Nah, the game will be over by the time I suspend. I'd rather save the 2 life. Been hitting crap too. They've been like helping me with the hits of the Ragavan, but it doesn't matter. I've still been drawing break every turn pretty much. What are they casting? Trying to cast Force of Negation? I don't get it. Oh yeah, they're seeing cards with Bubble, and then they're attacking with Ragavan, buying me a turn. Yeah. Mistakes are being made. So if I discard Ulamog, I shuffle back an Outburst in, but having Ulamog in hand is nice if I hit Omniscience. Yeah, that's probably pretty good too, though. Might as well bounce Croxa. Might buy me a turn. Alright, I get 2 draw steps. Yikes. Maybe I should have mulliganed to 4. Maybe you really need Leyline in this matchup. Alright, GG's. This is not over yet, technically. My favorites, the aggressive GG. Seven card Leyline not good enough? I don't think so. Because you don't have an enabler and you don't have an answer to Chalice. I mean, in hindsight, given that they never drew Chalice or Void Mirror, if I knew that, I would snap keep that Leyline hand, but I think you can mulligan super aggressively. Because I don't think, like, if you see, like, a 6, a 5, you know, you see, like, 2 or 3 more hands, even if you go down to 4, all you really need is, like, 2 lands, a Leyline, and an enabler. That's not that hard to assemble. Alright, I'm going to keep because I have a Leyline, which is good against a lot of people in the format, and I have like Garden into Wave Sifter, so I feel like Leyline buys you probably time in a lot of matchups, and then I basically have like what 4 or 5 draw steps to find my enabler. Cause I can play Wave, I can invoke Wave Sifter, draw a bunch. First time I've beaten you, I think I'm 1-6. Oh, I didn't realize we played that many times. And even less that I was good record against you. Oh, we're trying to figure out what was up with sacking the treasures. Explosives, that makes sense. Alright. Good luck. Yeah. I think they could have Blood Moon. Unlikely, but I'm dumb. I guess this doesn't get basic forest. Alright, I should have gotten a tap. I mean, it's not very important. It doesn't matter much. So if I sack now, I expose my card to thingy, but it's better if I draw exactly Wave Sifter. Probably overall better to just sack on their turn. Who is it? Eric Andre gets marked. Is it Andre 3000? It's the only Andre I can think of. It's a crazy dude that has a show, a comedian. Oh, never heard of it. Let me throw the Archon, because if I hit a thingy into Omniscience, Emrakul should be good enough. Oh, he's the guy from the meme? I guess I shouldn't show them Leyline. That's amazing. Pretty good meme for all things OP. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna fetch. One life could matter. So you're saying, should I float? I think I should probably float mana. Probably more likely to get punished for not floating. Alright, I think we're gonna win, chat. I think we're massive favorites. Yup. Emrakul flooded, no big deal. Easy clap.
Normally.
Alright, chat. Are they gonna have Chalice of the Void and whatnot? Oh, Leyline's not that great. So I can at least bring in... Should I just bring in all four? Chalice. They might have Void Mirror though. I'll bring them all in. And I'll board out... Aren't they on Blood Blue the Elf? Oh. Turn 0 Leyline, and I can just suspend a Glimpse. It's my turn 6. They don't kill very fast. I think this is probably mulligan. Actually, it doesn't matter. No, actually, I'd rather hit a Crystal Brand than an Omniscience with this hand. Yeah, obviously that was the... We have time. They have red and 6, so maybe I want to save Colony Guard for the turn I go off. I'll do that. It backfires if I draw an enabler next turn exactly, but I think overall it's a bit better. They could have Blood. I'm kind of screwed if they have Blood Moon anyways. Let's Team Vent first, I can get Island next. I guess I can just bounce Blood Moon. I'll play one Colony Garden since that was second one. Even though they're probably going to shoot down the token. They either messed up a bit or they have Void Mirror, so they don't care. You should use red and 6. I mean, you literally know my hand. The version that 5-0'd had Asphertold in the deck, but Asphertold looked like pretty bad to me. Don't feel like it made a ton of sense. I'll play that just in case of Blood Moon, even though one island's not really gonna save me. What's up, Adam? Successfully tweaked a 5 into a 1-3. Yeah, I'm sure the person who 5-0'd ran into Merfolk was Chalice main deck. Clearly. I tried Merfolk, not yet. I wouldn't be against it. I'm gonna assume they don't have Blood Moon in their deck. Oh, whatever, let's look at Island. I mean, this comes fast, it's 2 turns, they're not doing anything. Like, no pressure. Wasn't Merfolk Juza's favorite deck? I think you must have Juza mistaken with someone else. Who could you be thinking of though? Strosky and Merfolk? Really? I don't think so. Alright, what do I want to bounce? Ren and 6 or Lily? Wait, I could just cast it, right? They've already used Ren and 6. I guess casting it's probably just better. I had to kill Ren and 6. I cost you money, you fell in love with the Living Endless and had to buy the deck. Well, maybe I'll be great and the cards will go up in value. Deck Ren and 6. What do we do here? Just hard cast? Why not? Oh, good call. I can cast Boar in my upkeep. I would have definitely missed. Is that better than keeping Outburst mana? Probably. Plus I can hit a... It'd be cool if there was a little automated star system for chat that would like grade people's suggestions, like behavior scores. Not behavior scores, but I don't know, something scores. Okay, that was really sick for them, that call against command. Yeah, China. We China now. Alright. That was yeah. That just happened. -2 permanence. -2 kicked up. Whee! I don't like that it's all at the same time though. That's the bad part. That's good, but not that good yet. Alright, this is where... Can you cast? I don't think you can cast, right? I know you can cast it. I mean, I can always cast it next turn, right? How much damage do they have? They have 6 damage, assuming... Oh, we have Leyline. They can't make me sack. I'm dumb. I forgot I had Leyline in play and they can't target me with do it. I mean, honestly, I'm 0-free. I could legit do it. I'm 0-free up a game. I would have done it for the memes. Let's see, chat. This is the beauty of Magic Online, by the way, for all the arena players. Look at what you can do on Magic Online. You can rabbit hunt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yikes. Would have not been good. Alright, chat. I need like a couple minute break. Vision 2 thingy. Alright, I think you can do better than just lands and then... Alright, I'll keep it this time. Am I even supposed to shuffle back Emrakul? Probably. It's worse if you hit Omniscience, but I also have like 3 more draw steps to draw anything I can cast, and I'd rather have more stuff. Yuma invented the Yuma block. What's the Yuma block? Yuma does sound familiar. Maybe not though. I don't know why it would sound familiar. Alright, I'm gonna play around Blood Moon, I guess. I'll lead was Scalding Tarn. Was using directional move to stop enemy heroes from moving. It got... How does that even work? It got patched? When was that? So what could you... What was... Was it a bug? Sounds like a bug. I'm not gonna get Blood Moon, right? Ah. I guess you should always fetch for Forest first. This way if you get Blood Moon, you can at least cast... Alright, I'm curious, because I don't really understand what's going on here.
Hey guys! Thanks to Division 1 player Yuma, a new body blocking mechanic has been discovered. And thanks to a post about it on Reddit by EverlongX explaining how to use directional movement, simply hold down your directional movement key, click in the direction you want to go, and your hero will face that direction before moving. To perform the block, get your hero in front of your moving target, hold down your directional movement key, and quickly spam your mouse, alternating between clicking on the left and right side of the direction your target is moving. The game's pathfinding will struggle when the person blocking is changing directions quickly. So again, stand in front of your target, spam, and you can clearly see Drow Ranger getting completely stuck to the point that she just gives up. If we have a look at Drow Ranger's perspective, you can see that she's attempting to run away. We'll have a look at the block in slow motion just to see how precise the directional movement clicking has to be. Another one later in the game, he'll be blocking Death Prophet, escaping up the ramp leading to another kill. She's also trying to run away, but getting blocked in the process.
Ah, that's... So when did they patch? Like... They're making me... Well, clearly they don't really know what's going on, because you should probably kill my token. Alright, when there's goldfishing, I never break chat. 100% satisfaction. Why do I want Emrakul in hand? Because I have Omniscience in my deck. So imagine I only hit Omniscience of a glimpse, then I get to cast Emrakul. What do I think between black-red and blue-black? Murktide? You mean blue-red Murktide? I know blue-black Murktide was a thing. Looks like the Regents deck did really well. Bolt Snap Bolt was trying to tell me. A twin has donated $1, said hi. I'm not sure $1 donations show on stream though, but Twin, thanks for the $1 donation. All right. Junts. Well, we found our good matchup. It's not just bring in Brazen Bar for Leyline of the Voids. Two enablers. I think the problem is Leyline is... Like, honestly, 5 lands, 1 Leyline might be a better hand than this. But they're John, so they might have an answer to Leyline. So that makes it... Actually, I should probably not play card on turn 1. I should fetch for maybe basic forest on turn 1. Because now I'm just exposing the plan to a removal spell for the entirety of the game. Alright, they don't have a second one apparently. Alright, gonna play Foothills so I can get... Unlikely to have Blood Moon, but... Ashiok. That doesn't stop my combo, right? It does stop my fetches though. I mean, it's tempting. Why not, right? Just play that untapped. This way I can still outburst if I feel like I need to. Is Mono Blue Delver still viable in Modern? Don't think it ever was, and doubt it is. Also, Delver was just never viable in Modern, and probably not viable right now. Just making your deck worse by playing Delver. Just play... If you see a list with Delver doing well, just copy it and remove the Delvers. I think people have already started doing that. That'd be my guess. What did they get? 1 Emrakul and nothing else. It's not bad. Yes, 144 is about the ratio. Alright, I could keep waiting. I get an extra permanent every turn. But 6 is pretty good. Alright, let's go. I have a feeling I'm gonna hit Omniscience anyways. Let's lose. I don't think there's a reason to like rush it. I kind of forgot about Ashiok too. I forgot I was not gonna have the redraws as easily because of Ashiok. Punish. Alright, pretty good draw. As good as it gets. Oh, except that. Man, I'm dumb. Got all over. Could bring in endurance, just free for flash. This is what I am talking about. Is that 5 or 4? Alright, hopefully they don't have a Void Mirror or Chalice. Alright, let's go. Guaranteed. I mean, I can't break, right? 9 permanents. There's just no way. Unperceived chat. Alright. I think that's fair. Just honest magic over here. Got him. Glyphs are full. Ooh, fixing my mana. Thank you. I thought the deck was pretty good. We lost to Merfolk with Chalice main deck. We're basically almost never beating that deck. Then we lost to 4-color Control, was drawn into luck for some negation and stuff. And then we lost to Red-Black, I think. Kind of another close one. Maybe I was not mulliganing aggressively enough. Thought the list. I think the list is good.